Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it's been some months since I posted. That is because the reason behind that is because I was really busy this year. For the past 9 months I was busy, so I didn't have the time to sit down and make content and some videos for you guys. So I think before I move forward, let me explain why I created this channel. I created this channel to make content about self-love, about femininity and elegance, about personal branding, about relationships, and about a beautiful law. Ne? Okay. So the reason why I'm making this video today is because of what I posted yesterday on my WhatsApp status. I think it's gonna fall under the category of self-love. Ne? Okay. So yesterday I posted that in my life this year anxiety won. This year I was doing pupillage, well, still doing it, but it's nearing the end now. And the reason why I'm saying anxiety won is because this whole year for me it was a very stressful year. I've never been stressed in my life the way I was this year, to a point where I started having a lot of anxiety with twitches. I've never had twitches before. Yes, I've been anxious before, but I never had twitches. With twitches and jacking, to a point where I had to buy anxiety pills because I wanted to numb the pain. Ne? But then I realized during pupillage, I can't live on pills. Only took 3 from those pills that I bought, and I didn't take any further pills. So this year was very stressful to me. It was very stressful to a point where I couldn't wake up sometimes. Wake up and go to chambers. I wrote 15 exams, and the most important ones, which were going to make me to be admitted as an advocate, I didn't pass them. But I passed some, I failed some, but I need to go back and write for me to be admitted as an advocate. Yes, I was studying. I put in the work. I remember at the beginning of the year, I would wake up at 4 a.m., prepare and go to chambers, come back at 5:30. And then we had to do other stuffs, and I ended up not being able to go to chambers because sometimes I was just too stressed. Even hearing the name chambers, it was very stressful for me. It just brought me so much misery and anxiety. But then I'm realizing, okay, this profession that I'm in is a very stressful profession. And then I'm also seeing a blessing in disguise from me failing, in the sense that it will give me time to reflect, to properly think about what is it that I actually want. But I'm definitely going to go back and write the modules that I didn't pass, and make sure that I get my ADV. What I want to reflect on and what I want to think about is, do I really want to practice? Do I really want to practice law? Because it's a stressful environment, and I don't do well with stress. I don't like myself when I'm stressed. I'm not kind when I'm stressed. Yeah, I just don't function well under stress. But if I do decide to practice, then I need to accept that stress is going to be part of my life. And I just need to find healthy ways to manage my stress. So that's what I wanted to share, guys. Also, after I posted my status yesterday, a lot of people reached out to me, telling me that they have also suffered from anxiety, and as a result, they've missed some great opportunities because of anxiety and shyness. I wish, guys, I could tell you what you need to do to manage the anxiety, but I don't have anything right now because I'm also suffering from it as well. I'm struggling from it as well. As I speak to you guys right now, I have muscle tension. Um, yeah, so I really don't have anything to tell you guys rather than just find a way to keep moving, push forward. Um, yeah, it's anxiety is very tricky, especially to people who've never been anxious to a point where they get twitches and jackings. Yeah, it's very tricky because they wouldn't understand. Some other people will think that you're being lazy, you're not taking life seriously, you're just trying to come up with excuses for not doing the work, so they wouldn't understand. Mna, as much as I understand you guys, but I don't know what to tell you rather than don't give up. Now there were days where I wanted to study, but I couldn't pick up the book because my whole body was shaking. I remember the other time I went to write two papers for LPC. I think it was motion and civil. And then I started jacking. I started jacking. I started shaking. And then two of my other colleagues saw me, and then they started laughing. I mean, it was funny, but I don't know if they knew good what I was going through at the time. It was funny. I mean, I laughed at myself as well, but I couldn't stop myself from jacking. I couldn't stop myself from having twitches because it happens. I don't know if the right word is automatically, or it happens without your subconscious or your consciousness. You just jack, yabo. So yeah, guys, that's the video that I wanted to make, but please just don't give up. I know anxiety can ruin a lot of things. For me, it has ruined a lot, from relationships to amazing opportunities to friendships, because sometimes I just overthink things. I just overthink and think about the worst case scenario. Sometimes I sabotage myself. I don't take proper decisions because I'm just overthinking. It's a mess. It's a mess, and it can mess up your life. But I think the most important thing is just for oneself to be self-aware and to know when you are having an episode of anxiety, and yeah, and just try to find a healthy way to calm your nerves. I don't have anything for you guys right now because I'm suffering as myself. So, but whenever I find the a healthy way to help you guys, I'll definitely come and share with you. But some other people, they run. For me, nothing was working this year. Some other people, they run. Some other people do meditation. Some other people, those are the healthy ways that I know. But for me this year, nothing was working. I tried to run, nothing was working. Did some bit of meditation here and there, none of it was working. I think, yeah, it's tough. It's tough, and I think that it's important for us to understand that, if especially I'm now speaking to law professionals. I think it's important for us to know that if you do want to practice, this is going to be our lives. Yeah, but it's stressful. It's stressful, and it can take a toll from you, a toll from your mental health. Um, but you must not give up, guys. If you do want to practice, if you don't want to practice, it's okay. You can go find something else. If you do find it, yeah, I remember another counsel saying at the bar that practice is not for everyone, and I agree with him. Practice is not for everyone. But yeah, to those who love it, they must definitely go ahead with it and just find healthy ways to manage the stress. So guys, yes, that is the video that I wanted to make. Or another healthy way before I go is to, if you somebody who believes in prayer, please pray. um it does reduce anxiety, prayer. Like I said, for me, nothing was working this year. Even my prayer life was not where I wanted to be. In fact, I'll just say, be honest, it was non-existent, because I was just tired all the time. Yeah, so that's the video that I wanted to make, guys. About me going back to write my modules, I'll definitely go back. I mean, I'm halfway there. In fact, I'm close. It's just these modules that I didn't do well on. So I can't give up now. I'll just make sure, Guti, from now until I write, I find healthy ways to manage my stress and push as much as I can, so that when I go back and write, I'm ready and prepared, and I'm also able to manage my anxiety. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. I'm gonna try to do more videos for you when I get time, but this is the one that I wanted to share with you now. Until next time, bye.